Are diamonds just a worthless scam? The internet is very smart. They have decided they're nothing but marketing hype, and anyone who believes otherwise is a sucker and a dupe. So what say you?
Disagree. You can celebrate, you can get engaged to somebody, and you don't have to have a ring. So if somebody says, I don't want to spend $10,000 to be engaged, don't do that. If that's not in your budget, if that's not in your life plans, if you'd rather vacation, if you'd rather buy a home together, if you'd
Donate
rather
to charity together.
donate it to charity
Start
together.
your relationship, sure.
But when you're giving somebody an engagement ring and you want them to wear that piece every day for the rest of their lives, shouldn't it be something they can wear every day?
Yes.
It is the most practical gem to be worn every day. They are rare. I disagree with the premise that they are not rare. They are rare.
Yeah.
You
Math.
still have to get to the diamonds.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
a moon rock is very rare on
It
Earth.
is.
But if you look up in the sky, there's a giant moon made of moon rock.
Yeah.
But I have to, in order for me to commercialize the moon rock, I would have to go to the moon and
Yep.
mine the moon rock and bring it back to the planet Earth.
Yeah. So even though you know it's there and can see it
Yeah.
quite clearly, getting to it.
Getting to
Is-
it, anybody can look at the moon. Seinfeld reference for Rick and Morty fans. Anybody can take a reservation. It's the holding
Yes.
of the reservation that's important.
The presence of it is only part of what determines rarity. It's the
That's
getting
correct.
to it
It's
also
the getting of the
factors
moon rock
into the rarity.
that would be instrumental in me being able to promote that
seems so.
and make a luxury item out of it.
you
Having
have
said that, I really want to mine some moon rock. You need to mine 250 tons of rock to produce 1 carat worth of diamonds.
not to get too philosophical about it, but that's part of why diamonds have values, because they take real effort and work to generate and produce, and that should matter.
The most famous advertising campaign of all time, a diamond is forever.
The impact of that ad campaign was to take a gemstone that has all these wonderful properties we talked about, that was most commonly worn in larger carat weights, and package it in a smaller fashion so that the people could access it, whereas otherwise it was reserved maybe for an elite class of people.
Diamonds were not for the everyman.
Yeah.
Before they made it possible. The genius that De Beers did in the 1940s, I think specifically 1947 when they came up with this ad campaign, it was to sell for GIs coming back from the war. So you went from diamonds being a symbol for royalty to GIs returning from saving the world that wanted something that was eternal to celebrate with the woman that was left behind waiting for him.
Yeah.
Now think about that and have it not give you chills.
Frances Garrity, I believe, is the one who coined it.
Yeah.
She could have come up with any other word and put in there. A diamond is beautiful. A diamond is rare. A diamond is. But the idea that she went with forever, I think, amplifies the main reason why you would choose a diamond for this particular symbol as an engagement ring, is because that's what you're trying to communicate when you propose to someone and get married, is that you're the love of my life. I want to be with you forever. And this gemstone that came out of the ground with much effort, that took a billion years to form, right? And it not only has been formed in the ground for a long time, but is also going to last forever into the future, is the best way that I can symbolize with a tangible object how much I love you.
It both touches on emotion and it touches on the reality of what a diamond is. A diamond lasts forever.
Just because the advertising campaign is good doesn't mean the product is worthless.
It's a scam. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to force anything on somebody that feels resentful of that product. If they want to give them a symbol that is different from a diamond, that's not my choice. I'm not here to judge or to assuage them from doing that. If they have misinformation that's guided them to that decision, that's different. Diamonds have dazzled mankind for about 5,000 years.
Yeah.
You know, so there has always been some sort of an allure to those, and why is that, right? That can't just be because a really brilliant lady in 1947 came up with a cool catchphrase.
Yes.
The conspiracy theory is more fun.
Yes, it is. They always are. Just like moon rocks and going to the moon.
If somebody were to ask me, should I get a diamond? I would say yes. Absolutely, I would suggest the diamond over any other gemstone.
Because of the real reasons behind it.
But at the end of the day, there are other alternatives, and it's not worth getting worked up over or being angry on the internet about.
Well, that's what the internet's for.
I've been doing it wrong.
You have. If you're not getting angry on the internet, you're failing terribly.
I should be angrier on the internet.